This right here is Center Stage, and we are joined by actor, director, producer, good guy, Mark Harmon. It's been a fun 60 minutes with you, Mark.
Enjoyed it, Michael.
All right, now we got some things to finish up. Most satisfying thing about the success of NCIS?
That the crew knows they have a job to come back to in July.
Really?
Yep.
What does the success mean to you, though? I mean, the money, the security,
No.
Nothing?
No, I care about the crew. I care about other people, and I care that that it works as a team. And I've always thought that this show that we can all enjoy in that if we're all on the same page.
Now, you and your wife are big advocates for gun control, and it dates back to a tragedy that took place of a friend of both of yours. Tell us what happened there.
Well, actually, big advocates. We went to one dinner, but she was involved with Rebecca Schaefer on a show called My Sister Sam, and that was just a terrible event in all different directions, and it affected everybody differently, but certainly badly. It just was about putting focus on that, and that being a real issue, and an issue that people in our business, and maybe you walking down the street, or maybe you walking down the street, should be aware of. In the state of California, now when you register with the DMV, you're not required to put your home address any longer. That's called the Rebecca Schaefer law. Pam lobbied for that, and if her passing represents anything, that's important, to be able to at least achieve that sort of privacy. But the event and what happened to her and a fan shooting her, I think was something that just put a mark on all of those who were involved in her life and around her and knew her.
Now, for those that don't know, Rebecca Schaefer was on the show with Pam Dauber, My Sister Sam, and she was stalked, and the stalker found out her home address from going to the DMV, went to her door and shot her. So just an awful tragedy that resonates in Hollywood. You have a lot of charitable endeavors that you do with children and their families and things like that. What's special to you, Mark?
I've been involved for 11 years with an event in Oklahoma City called the Kids Charity, KIDZ. I started us with a group called the Children's Center there, and it's me and a bunch of my friends go in there and do a 3-day event that benefits now a number of different children's charities. But the thing I'm most proud of is that every dime of this earned goes to the charity. The only thing the guys get that are my friends coming in is a free T-shirt. But I'm proud that there's nobody there pulling money off the top of this, and there's nothing about a gift bag. There's nothing about any luxury in any direction, even though as friends we have an opportunity to be together for 3 days, and that's a great fun time. But what we leave there is so much more important and always has been. It's a great event.
I'm amazed, Mark, that most athletes that I talk to, they don't like to watch sports because if they played it, they don't feel the same joy that we feel watching it.
Yeah.
Are you a sports fan?
Not exceptionally, Michael. I mean, I'll watch a game here and there. It was interesting because I went to the Super Bowl this year, and the last time I was there was with my dad in the first Super Bowl.
Right. Wow.
And the first Super Bowl had 38,000 people in the Los Angeles Coliseum, and I walked into this Super Bowl in Dallas, and there was the screen in the stadium goes from the 20-yard line to the 20-yard line. It's the biggest thing you've ever seen. And once the game started, I'm watching, and between people sitting there texting, I am at the Super Bowl. Nobody's watching it, right? But you look down on the field, and all the players are going. They're looking at the screen, and I like to see the whole field. That's what I come from. But I've realized that we're all subjected to what we're used to seeing on television, the close-up of the quarterback, everything's so close. So looking at the field now seemingly doesn't make much sense to most of the people watching.
Right.
So, but me, I still like to watch the whole field.
All right, final thing. I know you don't like to look back, but when you're sitting alone, do you realize what a nice American life you've had?
I am nothing but appreciative, Michael, and I'm not confused at all how I'm lucky enough to enjoy this, but I also make sure that I give thanks and I never lose perspective of how I got here.
Thanks so much. What a nice pleasure. That's Mark Harmon. I'm Michael Kay, and this is Center Stage. So long, everybody.
I think that Mark Harmon is wonderful playing Leroy Jethro Gibbs in NCIS. He just seems to have a handle on it, and people who are in that line of work believe that he's believable in that, too.
He's done everything from comedy to serious drama, including his present TV show, which is just fantastic.
I think he can portray any character. Like, he can be, like, hardcore Gibbs, and he can also be the funny substitute in summer school.